I'm Shannon Ogden with your Denver 7 update. We have big developments today in the state's plan to fight the coronavirus.
I'm declaring a state of emergency here in Colorado.
So that declaration may sound scary, but really it should put you more at ease. We want to go 360 to give you more perspective on what a state of emergency actually means. So let's start with the reason the governor activated it.
In order to contain the spread of the coronavirus, to protect our most vulnerable populations, and to maximize our chances of avoiding widespread disruptions to the daily lives of Coloradans and our economy.
The state of emergency declaration will unlock resources to do just that, including additional test kits so more people can be tested, and that will help identify patients sooner and be able to isolate them to better protect older Coloradans and those who have health risks. It will also activate new administrative action.
Emergency rulemaking to ensure that workers in food handling, hospitality, childcare, healthcare, and education get paid sick leave to miss work if they exhibit flu-like symptoms and have to miss work awaiting their testing results for novel coronavirus.
Well, the activation of this emergency declaration does not mean your risk of getting sick has changed, but the protection measures taken by the state are increasing. So, as it stands right now, 18 people in Colorado have tested positive, including one case where health officials are trying to find out how that person got sick. Hundreds of other tests have come back negative. Today, 5 more cases were announced. Jefferson and Gunnison counties now have their first cases, and Arapahoe, Eagle, and Denver all announced additional cases today. And testing in our state's about to drastically expand. The state of emergency declaration adds resources, and that includes thousands of test kits from the CDC. Right now, the state has 900 of these kits. We expect 1,500 by the end of the week. That increased testing will, of course, mean more positive tests, and that's actually a good thing.
This test is a crucial tool in our efforts to slow the spread of the virus and to ensure that those individuals who have tested positive and need to isolate have the support they need during this challenging time. The bottom line is this: the more people we test and the sooner we do it, the better chance we have at successful containment.
And Governor Polis says eventually the state will be able to test anybody exhibiting flu-like symptoms. And the first step toward that starts tomorrow with the opening of a drive-through test facility in Denver's Lowry neighborhood. And the streets of Denver, I'm afraid, will not be running green this weekend. The city announced it's canceling the annual St. Patrick's Day parade in downtown. And that means no changing of the street sign, no striping Blake Street. The parade, as you probably know, draws hundreds of thousands of people to downtown Denver every year. Parade organizers and the mayor's office say they made this decision to cancel after consulting public health officials. And Buckley Air Force Base is shutting down an on-base child care center after possible exposure. The wife of a service member is one of the 15 people who tested positive. Now, she's not been on base, but her husband, the service member, and one of the children is experiencing symptoms, so they're now in quarantine. So this child care center on the base will be closed for just a few days to be fully sanitized. And as we all work to protect ourselves, cleaning service companies across Denver have been very busy. And customers, of course, want their homes and offices to be fully sanitized. Well, Denver 7's Ivan Rodriguez went along with one cleaning crew to show us just how the disinfecting process works.
Inside a home near City Park, cleaning crews are busy at work.
We'll do trash cans, knobs on the cabinets, refrigerator handles.
Disinfecting every surface.
Basically anything the hand touches.
The owner of Alpine Maids, Chris Willett, says they've seen an increase in business from people calling to disinfect their homes and office areas.
We've been planning this for about 2 weeks now.
Because of the coronavirus, they started a new disinfected cleaning service on Monday. Already more than 24 homeowners have used it.
So it's a 51-point disinfection clean. We're hitting all touch points. Think light switches, doorknobs, faucets, knickknacks, counters, and we're even going down to floors.
Max Pilland is one of the people who had his home disinfected.
The way I kind of look at it is that every little bit helps. If somebody that had the coronavirus turned on my light switch, then
at least he knows someone will come through and clean it up. The CDC also recommends focusing on those things that are touched most often. If someone in the home is suspected or confirmed to have the coronavirus, they say cleaning should be reduced to as needed to avoid unnecessary contact.
People don't want to feel afraid to be in their homes and afraid to go to work, and they want to feel safe and know that something's been done to protect them.
A necessity and an opportunity for this Denver businessman. Ivan Rodriguez, Denver 7.
And remember here, not all household cleaners do the job equally. In fact, today the EPA released a list of 300 products that can kill the coronavirus. And you can find a complete list of that on our website, thedenverchannel.com. There you can also find all of our coronavirus coverage with constant updates as this situation changes. There's a new affordable housing option in our Colorado, and this one fills an important need in our community. The 91 new apartments in Globeville have unique services for those with disabilities, and Denver 7's Jessica Porter got to check it out today.
The Elizabeta breaks all perceptions about what affordable housing looks like.
This is the first time my family's ever had the opportunity to move in and have it be brand new.
It's life-changing for residents like Kristen, who was having trouble making the income requirements for a home.
My elder daughter lives with us, who is disabled, and then my husband and my youngest. And my husband is also disabled after a car crash and a traumatic brain injury. Since our last home in Littleton, we were actually homeless for 5 months because we could not find affordable housing.
The community was developed by Gorman and Company with a $14.7 million investment by United Healthcare, built on property owned by Laridon in Denver, a nonprofit that helps those with disabilities.
Laridon has 13,000 square feet that serves 3 adult day programs.
25% of the apartments are set aside for people with a disability.
My eldest daughter has an autoimmune disease. Our apartment has a walk-in shower, and this shower also has rails in it and a foldable bench that she can sit on.
Units start at $1,044 for a 1-bedroom and go up to $1,447 for a 3-bedroom. Residents have to earn 30 to 60% of the area median income to apply.
And the second project Laridon and Gorman and Company are working on will provide even more affordable housing units. It's right adjacent to the Elizabeta, and construction is expected to be finished in the fall of next year. Reporting in Denver, Jessica Porter, Denver 7.
If you're flying out of Denver anytime soon, well, you're going to have to navigate more construction chaos at DIA. The new contractor officially took over the Great Hall project today, and loud demolition work is first up. Crews will also be building new ticket counters and making balconies bigger to fit TSA checkpoints. All of this now on level 6. Phase 1 should be complete by the end of the year. All right, from your First Alert Weather Center, I want to take a look at this forecast. We've had such a nice little run here, and I'm afraid it's going to change for a while, as we like to do here in March. Look for some rain and snow on Friday the 13th, and then after a pleasant weekend, the other shoe drops, and look at significant snow by the 1st of next week. Sorry about that. Thank you for watching this Denver 7 update. Make sure to download the Denver 7 app for your smartphone. You get breaking news and alerts around the clock. I'm Shannon Ogden.